Welcome to the Zuhur Ahmed Chowdhury Stadium here in the lovely port city of Chittagong. It's Bangladesh versus Zimbabwe, the Micromax ODI Cup, and it's the 5th one-day international live.
Right, we're ready for the toss. We are in the port city of Chittagong. I've got the two captains, Alton Chikumbura from Zimbabwe, Shakib Al Hassan from Bangladesh, and Chris Broad, the match referee from England. Shakib will toss the coin.
Heads.
Heads the call.
He's a head.
You won the toss. What do you want to do, Alton Chikumbura?
I was just going to bat first on this wicket. It looks dry, so hopefully we'll put runs on the board and make sure our spinners will make use of the wicket in the afternoon.
It's good to see you back. You seem to be fit. Any changes in the squad, apart from you?
Yeah, there's two changes. Myself, and there's Kit Dabenga for Shingim Pofu.
All right, go well and have a good one.
Thank you.
Shakib, ready to chase?
Yeah, we are ready to chase. If I won the toss, I would have fielded first. Looks to me not a high-scoring game. Should be around 200, so hopefully we'll be able to chase that.
Why do you say you think that it's not going to be a high-scoring game?
Because of the outfield, if you can see, it's really damp outside the 30 years, and the grass are very big, so the outfield is not so fast. So we are hoping to chase around 200.
Yeah, good to see Mashrafi Murtaza back in the squad and back in some sort of form. Abdul Razak, outstanding. So you must be very pleased the way things have gone so far for you in the series.
Yeah, we have been very pleased the way things are going so far, but still our top order batsmen need to score some runs. And if you think myself and Shubo not bowling to our standard, so we can always improve that. And there are so many little things that we can improve, work on it and improve those things.
Any changes?
No, we are playing with the same team.
All right, all the best and have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, the news from the middle is that Zimbabwe has won the toss and decided to bat first.
Right, so a few of the people have come into the stadium. I wonder who they're supporting. Brendan Taylor and Zimbabwe, we keep saying it, but they're going to need to, for him to get off to a good start and to maintain it and get through and bat and get a decent score, get a big score. 32.75 his average, best of 145 not out against South Africa. Hamilton Masakadza has been struggling of late, and he'll look this game to try and get himself into some sort of form again. Mashrafi Murtaza is opening the bowling for Bangladesh, as he has done on many occasions. 118 games for him, so plenty of experience there. We're nearly ready to go here in Chittagong. Mashrafi Murtaza to bowl the first ball. Wow, no ball to start with. Nadir Shah, Hawkeye. And that's the first no ball of the series, and it's going to be the first free hit. Good morning, Shamim.
Very good morning to you, Alistair. Good morning, all. Yes, interesting start. We're just over, but enough to catch the umpire's eyes. You've got to have a part of your foot behind the line.
There, well bowled. It was very, very well bowled. Oh, there's going to be a run out. Can you believe it? No ball, first ball, straight to cover. Taylor wanted the run. Hamilton Masakadza wasn't budging. And if you ever wanted a nightmare start, this is it for Zimbabwe.
What a disaster for Zimbabwe. A free hit where you can only get out one way, that is through a run out, and that's exactly what's happening. It's darting down the wicket. No response from the non-striker, and a direct hit. No problems, and that is a big, big wicket down, that of Taylor. Here's the replay again, and it was a direct hit, so no problems there. The Bangladesh is elated. Here's to return with Zimbabwe, 1 for 1.
The new man in, Keith Dabengwa, playing in his 37th one-day international. Well, he's here, Keith Dabengwa, because of this. Bizarre. It really was. A no ball first up from Mashrafi. This was the second ball, right up in the block hole. And Taylor, he called for a single, got 3/4 of the way down. Hamilton Masakadza wasn't even budging. And had it not been a direct hit, it still would have been run out. Well, that's a good shot from Dabengwa. It really is. Third man will get across and cut it off. The first evidence of how sluggish this outfield is. normal circumstances, that would have beaten third man, gone to the boundary for 4, but he was able to get across, and Zimbabwe get a brace.
We're not going to see too many boundaries, I'm afraid, because of the lushness of the outfield. There are pretty high grass here, pretty thick grass.
That's a lovely shot. Stood up tall, back of a length, just banged it past the bowler. Again, evidence of the slow outfield. He's going to come back for 3. Again, no calling, ball watching. Keith Debengwa nearly caused a problem, but they got through for 3 in the end.
Very fortunate. I just can't understand this misunderstanding that's going on between the two. See the first run being taken not too fast, make the second one comfortably. He turns back, but the third one, the other one's ball watching, and the throw was a little bit away from the bowler. That made sure that the batsman eventually made it quite comfortably.
Oh, that one kept low and gone. Playing off the back foot, Nadir Shah had no hesitation at all. Mashrafi Mortaza strikes, and Hamilton Masakadza goes back to the pavilion, to the joy of the crowd. He's looked good in the last game, Mashrafi Mortaza. And good morning to Dirk William.
Morning, Atta. Morning, viewers. Yeah, Zimbabwe, we spoke about being watchful, and they've lost their second wicket. Mashrafi Mortaza has got the breakthrough. Playing across the line, maybe kept a little bit low, and that's a good decision. Very good decision. Just below the knee roll. Hit him low. Masakadza's got to go for 6. Zimbabwe lose their second for 12.
Craig Irwin is the new batsman. Decent average of 34.89. He's been a good form. Some decent form, best of 67. Only 14 games for him so far. He has Zimbabwe at the moment struggling. Only the 7th over of the morning, and already 2 down. 12 on the board. And he's here because of this. I think it's a poor shot in the end. Look where the bat's coming on, and look where he's trying to play that towards the mid-wicket area. As a top-order batsman, one would expect you to play it down the ground. Probably if you want to play on the onside, play it towards mid-on instead of mid-wicket. So ball will not carry quickly to the fielders. That's a punch down the ground. That's a much better looking stroke from Craig Irwin. Will pick up a couple of more runs. Even though you will not find regular boundaries unless you hit a 6. But you can always run hard and turn those singles into 2s and turn 2s into 3s. There was a big, huge misunderstanding earlier when Brendan Taylor once again, yep, this time no problem. Mashrafi Mortaza strikes. They really know that if you bowl stump to stump, and if you manage to beat the bat, you have a chance of picking up a batsman. One more time, Mashrafi Mortaza picks up a wicket. I just leg before.
Asoka De Silva not wasting any time, and Keith Debengwa, he's LBW, no different to Hamilton Masakadza. He's gone for 9. Zimbabwe 21 for 3.
The new batsman, Tatenda Taibu. Tons of experience, 130 matches. Decent average because he bats down the order. He's got 100. Can he repair the damage? He's up against Mashrafi Mortaza. Bowling on stumps. That is been the key for Mashrafi Mortaza. We mentioned about the bowling coach who's done wonders with the team. The small changes, big difference. Yeah. The question would be, would it had carried on to hit the top part of the stump? Yes, he's hit him just above the roll on the back knee though. No real stretch forward. He just basically just prodded in front, but Nadir Shah deciding that it would hit the stumps.
Played cricket at a high standard stuff. He has a quick single and hitting the stumps, but Taibu is exceptionally quick between the wickets. Not too much excitement from the Bangladesh team. just dab, and straight away he's off. Irvin might have been struggling if they went that side. He's not the quickest between the wickets. But Taibu getting in reasonably comfortable.
That's in the gap. He got to it on the full toss. It's going to slow up though. Won't get to the boundary. And it'll be 2. He's giving it a lot of air, which in theory should allow the batsman time to get down. He should be reading this. He did that on this occasion, Craig Irvin, and got to it on the full pitch. Managed to get it away through the leg side.
Using the width, almost cutting that popping crease.
There's the reverse sweep from Craig Irvin, and gets it in the gap. A combination of not really hitting it well enough in the slow outfield dictates that they'll get only 2.
Yeah, at least he's giving it a try, trying something different, which they haven't been doing so far. Did manipulated that pretty well, played it along the ground, had the bat rolling over downwards, so the ball was kept along the ground, but eventually did not reach the boundary due to that pretty heavy outfield.
Down the pitch. That's a good shot over the top of the infield. That should find the boundary. The first boundary comes in, and that is from the bat of Jatinder Taibu in the 24th over. After 24, it's a 54 for 3. Pretty optimistic, and struggled against his spin as well. And he has been the chief wrecker, Abdul Razak.
Allowed appeal, hitting him way outside off stump. A little bit of turn again. He's a very clever bowler, is Razak.
Now that's pretty well played by Jatinder Taibu. Went straight in a position to play the reverse. A switch hit and more runs. So they're thinking to do something different, and it's coming off.
Yeah, good shot. We mentioned that he has the full array of strokes, does Taibu.
That's swept, and that's gone. That is a lovely shot. Second boundary. This is this time it's Craig Irvin. I mentioned about the sweep shots from Jatinder Taibu, but he's also not afraid to play few.
Yeah, and hit this in the air on purpose. Both men behind square are in on the circle, so happy to go over the top. And again, we mentioned the last over, getting runs in the over puts pressure on the bowler.
That's very well played, making room for himself, ball travelling away, and it's going to go just to the boundary before it's hauled in. So that slow nature of the outfield, very heavy, doesn't allow the ball to go through to the boundary. There's not too much value for your shots on this outfield, and they'll just have to be happy with the runs they get running between the wickets.
Just drifting down the leg side, hits the pad of Jatinder Taibu. He's coming back for 2. He's going to get there. Tremendous running, very quick Jatinder Taibu, and that brings up the 100 for Zimbabwe. We're in the 36th over, so plenty more still to do, but they've reached a milestone.
They have indeed, and that will definitely take a lot of pressure off the batsmen, building up a wonderful partnership so far of 80 runs. When good running between the wickets, you can see the change in their attitude at the moment. The 100 comes up, shown on the big screen here.
He's got that past the man at 45 on the offside. Should only be the 2, and is.
Yes, just making room for himself. He's waiting for that ball to go past and then chopping it hard. But despite that, it's that nature of the outfield which doesn't really take it to the boundary.
That's up in the air, it's in the gap. And they think about 2, but to decide against it, a good return and a good decision.
Good work in the field by the Bangladeshis. Again, had to cover a lot of ground. Tamim Iqbal, I think it was. He lashed onto that pretty comfortably, but there was cover in the deep. Good pick up, a good release, and made sure the batsman didn't take more than a single.
Down the leg side again. And Tatenda Taibu's going back for the second. He should get there and does. So putting pressure on Mushrafi Mortaza down at far leg. He was a bit sluggish to the ball. And Tatenda Taibu realised that. And was on him very quickly and ran through for two. I think he saw him coming there, Shakib. Just tossed it a bit wider and a bit slower. Clever bowling. You just got to be careful, Evan, that he doesn't go too early. He needs to just wait, and it's very difficult against Shakib because he does bowl with that round arm and releases it very late. Oh, is that out? Yeah, it is. It is. He went for the reverse sweep and it went straight up in the air. The keeper took the catch. He's not happy, Irvin, but at first glance I thought that was pretty simple. Hit the top edge, hit the pad, went straight up in the air.
Well, quite unnecessary the way he gave away his wicket. Wasn't very comfortable early on, but trying to be a little cheeky here, trying the reverse in the process. There you see, yeah, definitely off the toe and off the bat. No problem for the umpire. Easiest possible take for Mushfiqur Rahim, and that's a crucial wicket of Craig Irvin, gone for 46. Zimbabwe 116 for 4.
Well, the departure of Craig Irvin for 46. He's held the innings together, and Zimbabwe would have hoped that he would have kicked on, but he's gone, and that brings the captain to the crease, Elton Chikumbura. 122 games for him. The best of 79. He's going to have to batch with Tatenda Taibu. Just get himself in and then try and clear the ropes a bit later in the innings.
Yeah, that's middle, one to come. Left and round, one to come.
One ball remaining in this Shakib Al Hasan over. So he's got the breakthrough, exactly what was required. And the captain, Shakib, came to the crease and has delivered for his team. Leg by, signalled by the umpire. So 39 gone now, 117 for 4.
That is a superb shot. All the way. Elton Chikumbura takes on the captain.
Yeah, this is a good shot. He has struggled for a bit of form of late, but with the greatest of ease, he has lobbed that over mid-wicket for 6, and he's the right guy to come in and up the run rate. It'll be a good partnership between him and Taibu if they can stick around for long enough on the sideline. Again, Chikumbura using his feet. He's coming back and will get back easily. Yeah, one of the things we spoke about in the middle, he wanted to know why I thought it was better for Zimbabwe to bat first if there was a little bit of moisture in the wicket.
Perhaps 3 or 4 overs shy of the stumps, because you don't want to leave it too late, would you, Dirk?
Yeah, you're right. Very tight run on this occasion. And a good dive from Taibu. Baseball style. Safe. That's in the air, but he's found the gap. And that single will bring Tatenda Taibu's 16th one-day international 50 and his second versus Bangladesh.
It has been an important one for his team. They were really struggling at one stage, but he put on a decent partnership with Craig Irvin, who's already back in the pavilion. But this has been a good knock. Good, sensible, mature knock from Tatenda Taibu.
He'll be aware. That one's found the gap. He's a strong man, is Elton Chikumbura. And that one will find the boundary. So, good shot from the captain.
He seems to be in a good frame of mind, Elton Chikumbura. We saw him hitting 1-6 this time off the back foot. Punch it through the covers.
There's a bit of width. It's in the air. And they'll come back for an easy 2 down the ground.
Yeah, the option for Elton Chikumbura would be somewhere over the top of the infield on the offside. Just hit it a little bit too straighter on that occasion. We'll pick up 2 runs.
but there are 4 fielders inside the circle on the offside.
And just lobbing it over extra cover and well placed, so another 2.
All right, brings up the 150 for Zimbabwe. I didn't play it.
That's in the air. He has a chance. And he's gone. Can you believe it? A short delivery. And all Chikumbura has been able to do is lob it down mid-on's throat.
Yeah, it's the pressure. 3 dot deliveries and then 1 short delivery. Could have hit it easily anyway he wanted. Just take a look at that. It's a long hop. All he managed to do is hit it straight towards the fielder. Rabbitholebd Hassan would come in and take a very comfortable catch in the end. And Shakib Hassan once again picks up a wicket. Elton Chikumbura caught Rabbitholebd bowled Shakib for 23. Zimbabwe 152 for 5. Crossports here is the new batsman. That'll be a single. Things were looking good when Elton Chikumbura and Titan Tabo was batting, but Ashok De Silva not at the head.
Yeah, Prosper Tsaya looking for the sweep shot. He's had a decent series with bat and ball. Probably a little bit too high and maybe missed off stump. That's a good shot. He's got it over mid-on. He hasn't quite timed it, but it will find the boundary. So Prosper Tsaya, he's only faced 4 balls. Happy to use his feet against Razak. And a very important boundary.
Yeah, he picked up 68, unbeaten 68 in the last game. Making room and playing it very nicely. Oh, has it got all the way? It has. 6 to finish off the over, 11 in that over. Zimbabwe 165 for 5.
That's out. He's hit it straight to the man at extra cover. Has to tend to Taibu, who was in the slot, and he'll be pretty angry because he knows that he should have been there right to the end. And it wasn't a tremendous piece of bowling. All it was a half volley, and he couldn't get enough elevation on it to hit it over cover.
Trying to hit it inside out, but straight down the throat of the big man, Mashrafi Mortuza. Pleases his skipper, and Shakib Al Hassan never out of the wickets. Gets his third. Tatenda Taibu out for 64. Zimbabwe 168 for 6.
There he goes. What a shot that is. Just new to the crease. Regis Chikumbura, and gets down on one knee and smites it over mid-wicket for 4.
Well, that's what the doctor ordered, and he's done exactly the right thing. No use hanging about now. Just get as many runs as possible, and they're reaching that 180 mark that we were earlier talking about.
It's over mid-on, just clears mid-on. It's going to get away to the boundary for 4. So Regis Chikumbura is playing a little ripper. 49 gone, 179 for 6. He does. It's up in the air. It should be out. Shuvo's underneath it. He's dropped it, and it's gone for 4. Would you believe it? That's how the innings is going to end. I thought he had it covered, Shuvo, but he just misjudged it, and it went through to the boundary for 4, right in front of the grandstand. You don't want to be doing it there.
Absolutely not. It was way up in there. Got the elevation, not the distance. Shuvo seemed to have it covered, then just going over his shoulders. Not quite underneath the ball, and didn't take it. Another 4 runs to end the Zimbabwean innings. 50 completed. Zimbabwe 188 for 6. Didn't look like getting there once the inning started, but credit to the middle order batsmen for taking them to a position from where at least the bowlers have something to defend. That is what Bangladesh need. 189 runs to win from their 50 overs at 3.78 runs per over. Lunch is being taken now.
Tamim Iqbal is going to be opening the batting for Bangladesh. 89 games for him, so a lot of experience there. Average of a shade under 30, a best of 154. And he got off in the second one day to a pretty fast start and played some big shots. And I suspect that he is that aggressive player and he won't change his game too much. Imral Kayes is going to partner him, 30 games for him, average of just over 30. It's important on this particular wicket that they get off to a good start. They don't lose wickets early because that's going to create a lot of pressure on the middle order. Christopher Mpofu in his 49th game and best of 6 for 52. He's already picked up man of the match performance in the first one day. And he'll look to get Zimbabwe off to a good start. Yeah, we saw some uneven bounce. We saw a little bit of swing. I don't think swing will be a factor. But that uneven bounce maybe a little bit early on with that new ball might create a few problems. Fairly orthodox field, just the one slip. They have a man catching on the offside. Christopher Mpofu, it is. Going to be bowling to Tamim Iqbal. Off the pad, so straight away Bangladesh open their account. He's got out twice in the series, Tamim Iqbal, LBW.
Picked up Shakib Al Hasan in the last ODI in Maypur in his very first over. Yeah, there is some movement. It was uppish, but he's found the gap. You mentioned about the slowness in the outfield, so you've got to have enough legs on the ball to cross the boundary, but he'll be happy.
Get away on the leg side for 2. Oh, has he got him? He has. There's the start Zimbabwe wanted. A swing from Imral Kayes, didn't really move his feet. A waft outside the off stump presented the simplest of chances for Tatenda Taibu.
Shock and disbelief. Yeah, he bowled 2 deliveries which came onto his legs. This one just going straight down. And a really poor shot from the opener, Imral Kayes. 10 outside edge, straight to Tatenda Taibu. Gone. Imral Kayes for 2. Bangladesh 3 for 1.
So it's going to be Mpofu to continue from the Berger Paints end. He's got the 1 wicket and he's been past the outside edge a couple of times. Oh, that's down the leg side. And it could go all the way to the boundary for 4, and that's a poor start to the over from Mpofu. It did swing, but it swung way down the leg side and beat the wicketkeeper as well.
These are not good signs for Zimbabwe. Not defending a very big total. What do you expect from your bowlers? Is not to give away extra runs. No chance whatsoever for...
So Slip has now vacated his position and gone catching on the leg side, Hamilton Masakadza. All right, so that's in the gap. Not a convincing stroke by any means. It eludes all the fieldsmen, and the nature of the outfield restricts it only to 2.
And that could easily have gone to that fielder who's just moved from the slip cordon. Luckily, he's gone on top of him and away from the fielder at square leg, who's inside the circle in front of the umpire. So just for a moment, he thought that he might have another wicket.
Yeah, game on. That's pulled away and should get to the boundary for 4, and does. That's the first boundary of the Bangladesh innings. They're going to be few and far between, and when you get balls like that, you've got to take full toll. And he did just that, Tamim Iqbal.
It's a poor delivery. Short. Quite easy for Tamim Iqbal to put it away for a boundary. And didn't get up as much as he would have expected, which is not needed.
That's a good shot. He loves it out there, does Tamim Iqbal. He might just have enough on it to get it away. No, good piece of fielding. Craig Irvin, it is in the deep. It'll allow them to get through for 3. But too much width from Utsaya. 8 overs gone, 26 for 1. Change in the commentary box. Dirk Viljoen is with Shamim Chaudhuri.
Thanks, Alistair. Pofu is going to continue. 27 for 1 Bangladesh. Not much in it. Current run rate 3.38. They need 3.86. It's wickets what will do it for Zimbabwe, not the run rate. Oh, big swing from Siddiqui. He struggled, and lucky on this occasion for inside edge.
That's what happens if you try to throw your bat at everything. Tamim Iqbal not really in line. Very fortunate to get an inside edge to that one, and just going past the leg stump. Very, very lucky to be still there.
Yeah, Atta said that there was going to be pressure on Tamim Iqbal. I got it wrong. I thought it was Siddiqui, due to the fact that
the batsman technically to bide his time and wait for the bad deliveries to come along. When he tries to force the issue, he sometimes falls into the trap that the bowlers set in. And Mpofu has been very intelligent in bowling a perfect line and length to him, just waiting for Tamim Iqbal to make a mistake.
big again. This one will find the boundary. Out enough of the middle of the bat, and a bit of width from Mpofu has brought 6 runs.
Well, that is what the crowd want, and they have been given it a fantastic shot to follow up that inside edge. Look at that, right behind that. Not too much foot movement, but he reached that, scooped it up, meaty part of the bat, maybe slightly toe-ended, but still enough power in that shot to take it over the boundary, over the deep extra cover region for the first 6.
It's temperature. There's something's going to happen here, Shamim. Like that, and he's got enough bat on that. That will find the boundary. 1 bounce, 4.
Well, you read that very well, Dirk. Expected a big hit, and Junaid Siddiqui obliged. That'll take the pressure off the pressure cooker with a lovely looking shot over long on. Just almost reached the boundary. Could have been just 1 bounce over the fence for 4 good runs from Junaid Siddiqui. That shot he hit for 4. Crowd enjoying the proceedings. Bangladesh in control.
This one has found the gap. Will not go to the boundary. Way too slow for that. Chikabva has not got the greatest of arms, but good work. So that 3 will bring up the 50 for Bangladesh.
Well, as we have mentioned all through the day, the outfield is not giving value for the shots made. And this instance too, shot played away as we see the giant scoreboard, or the
188 was probably worth another 20 runs with the slow outfield. They come down. This one's found the gap as well. Sure, this will reach the boundary. Yes, it will. So not a good finish from Prosper Utsaya. A 4 will end the over and bring up the 50 partnership for these two. 54 for 1.
Not happy, Taylor. It's up in the air, over mid-wicket. It's a vacant area. He didn't get all of it. Did Tamim Iqbal, toe-ended it. But as I said, nobody there, so it lands in the gap and they'll run through for 2.
The reason for Tamim Iqbal to play the shot was that he got a few words after that collision. And just losing his concentration for a short while. Safe in the end.
That's properly done. That's gone all the way for 6. That's better. That one came out the middle. And the previous commentators were talking about this field setting. I just think that's one of his strong areas. You need to have somebody out there, and not having anybody out there for me is allowing him a free hit, particularly if you're just a part-timer as Brendan Taylor is.
Well, that's what he wanted to do the first time he played that shot. Fetched him 2 runs, but this one, it's a mighty hit. Down on his knees and played it beautifully. 77.4 at the moment. Beautiful shot. Just bisected those two fielder, but not enough legs. So 2 more. That would have gone to a boundary in any other ground.
So they need to get them pretty quickly to apply any pressure to Bangladesh at this stage. Maybe this is the bloke to do it. Not bowling like that, he won't. Down the wicket, full toss, and just bounces in front of the ropes. So Tamim Iqbal, well, he's not hanging about. This is how he plays. And if he gets balls in that area, particularly full tosses like that, he's going to take full toll.
Now that's a loosener. He did manage to go down the pitch and made that into a full toss and had enough batter. He is the local favourite. Sweeps and sweeps well. Will pick up his 50.
Yeah, he's ridden his luck. And his 4th versus Zimbabwe, 2nd at the ZACS Stadium here, and his 16th overall. So he's had a pretty good year, has Tamim Iqbal. And this, the last international game before the year end, he's finished off in style. He'd like to go on and go big. Here he goes again. And it should go all the way for 4. He's not holding back. Tamim Iqbal finishes the over with a flourish. 21 gone, 88 for 1.
But once he started to pick up those boundaries, he's felt a lot more comfortable. Once again down the pitch. My word, that has gone miles. That is a tremendous shot. They love him. Tamim Iqbal is a treat to watch. Down the track and bang, way up high in the air. And behind those boards, advertising boards, what a shot. That is a top shot. Well, it's gone up just over the top of the fielder. He had wanted that fielder to move out in the deep, but then changed his mind and brought him back in. And brings up the 100 partnership. Beg your pardon, 100 for Bangladesh. Just look at that. Oh, just inches over. He survived closer to choosing the right squad.
It's up in the air. He's taken the man on again at long on as Tamim Iqbal, and again he's hit it in the middle of the bat and clears the ropes. And the crowd, well, they just love it. He's entertaining them here today as Tamim Iqbal.
Well, he will be surely now eyeing that triple figure mark. That is his 4th 6. The 5 more.
86 ones and just the 2 6s, as you mentioned. Down the wicket he goes, up and under. That's going a long, long way for maximum. What a superb strike there by Tamim Iqbal. He's not going to hang about.
Make that 5 6s for Bangladesh, and he's been looking for this the last couple of overs. He's run down a couple of times and changed his mind. On this occasion, he's gone the whole way, and another 6 for Bangladesh. So good start to the over. Gone again. Has he got enough of this? He definitely has. This one's gone 20 meters further than the last one. So 2 balls, 2 6s.
Well, he wants to go back home in a hurry. He is a local lad. His home is in Chittagong, and he doesn't want to go to the hotel. He wants to finish it off quickly. And look at that. Another dance down the wicket. Had to reach for that. Despite that, he lashed onto that so very nicely and way over the long on boundary for another enormous 6.
And at the same stage, Zimbabwe is 69 for 3. Big again, and that is huge. That is 6 more. And Tamim Iqbal, 7th 6.
Tamim Iqbal is on fire. Look at that shot. Superb shot. He struck that right straight as you can get over the bowler's head into the long on region, where he's dropped a few of those sixes and is gone on to 95. One shot away from a century.
He's gone for it. It's in the air. Creamer's out there. And he's held on to it. Can you believe it? Tamim Iqbal has gone for a 6 to get himself to 100. And the deathly hush in the stadium tells you what's just happened.
Well, they're very disappointed. So are we all. It's looking good to make the first 100 home ground. But Haider played a brilliant knock, trying that once too often, finishing, tried to take it to his 100 with a flourish, but perished to some good catch by Creamer. The ball was dying on him. Wonderful innings ends for Tamim Iqbal for 95. Bangladesh 139 for 2.
There's a chance, and this time he has got him. So the score hasn't changed, but the wicket column has.
Well, what's going on here? Rabbitholebd, just a nothing shot there. And he was lucky a couple of balls earlier when the ball fell a little short. But this time, the easiest of catches. Look at him, no commitment to the half forward. And straight down the throat of the slipper. And Creamer strikes. Another wicket goes down for Bangladesh. It's Rakib-ul Hasan taking the long walk back without scoring. Bangladesh 139 for 3.
Well, we managed to put one together. But, not enough. 188 is all they could get. Here's a sweep shot. That's found the gap. It's going to run away for 4. And actually, fantastic work from Christopher Mpofu on the boundary. So good to see the commitment till the end.
Absolutely. I think absolutely right. Have a look at what's happened in the series. 40 more needed for a win. A little bit of turn there, but slow enough for the batsman to cover it and play a comfortable single. And 150 up now for Bangladesh. Up it goes in the giant. That's hit pretty hard, and that almost went to hand. Was it a touch on by one of the fielders in at square leg? We'll have to wait and see. There's a couple of runs there. Could have been.
Junaid Siddiqui early on. There were a couple of chances that just weren't taken. Bowled pretty decently, I thought.
Yeah, Tamim was batting on 24 when he offered that chance to Christopher Mpofu. Starts with a wide, way too wide, and it will go to the boundary. Poor start of the over.
Well, it's the second time he's done that, Christopher Mpofu. And I just feel that Richie Chikava, well, he could have done a bit better, the wicketkeeper. Here it is down the leg side. He got there and then just spilled it. So not great hands from Chikava. Should have done a lot better than that. Having said that, not a great delivery either. Yeah, it was good. There was a bit of drift as well. I thought that just... oh, it's whacked him on the head. He's going to get 4 runs for it, 4 leg byes. He's taking evasive action, but Christopher Mpofu, he's got it exactly in the right area and rattled the cage.
That's a pretty decent delivery, a quick delivery, 131 case, and caught him napping. He's been batting for a while, but just the direction was pretty good. Got himself in a lot of a tangle. Look at that. He's got onto the front foot and he's gone outside the crease as well. And knowing that, picks one shot and hit him whack on.
Bangladesh today. And yeah, that's if you want a brief post-mortem. I mean, there's a lot of other issues that that come with it. It's down the ground. It's going to be out, you know. He is. Can you believe it? Right at the end, Raymond Price has the last laugh. Shakib-ul Hasan, what is he doing? He had the game won, just needed to run it around. He's trying to take on Raymond Price and hit it straight to long on.
Catching practice. Straight to long on. And Raymond Price picks up his man. Shakib Hassan goes caught Taylor Bowl price for 11. Bangladesh 172 for 4, and it's going to be drinks. Few people, realistically, because they're going to play at home. They have the strength in the bowling department. We mentioned that. And with the likes of Tamim Iqbal and Shakib Hassan as batsmen, you would imagine that they just might surprise a few big opposition. Management and the players. Alan Butcher from England. So there's ample time for you to go back and try to get the players in some sort of form, give them chips so that they can come back in run flower. He'll have a tough job on his hands. Yeah, on the other end, Jamie Siddons would be mighty pleased by the way how his troops have gone out and came back strongly after losing the first match of this series.
Rightio, the scores are level, so 1 run to win for Bangladesh to clinch the series 3-1. And the crowd waiting expectantly. Here's a quick single, and it's all over. So they've done it, Bangladesh. There was a rain out in the 4th ODI, but the 5th one, we've got a full day in, and Bangladesh have won comfortably by 6 wickets, and with it, the series 3-1.
It is yet another emphatic win from Bangladesh. Bangladesh winning by 6 wickets and taking the series, the Micromax ODI Cup, 3-1. Junaid Siddiqui staying unbeaten with 56 with him, Mushfiqur Rahim, but it was the way Tamim Iqbal took the Zimbabwe bowlers on, blazed away to get 90 odd in real good time with 7 sixes and 5 4, which really changed the complexion of the game. And the crowd, which has come in big numbers, saw their favorite player, the local favorite Tamim Iqbal, coming good. That's the winning run. Just pushing it down to the mid-on, and Mushfiqur Rahim picks up the winning run and goes on to win it quite comfortably in the end by 6 wickets. Shake of hands and a hug. Has been a thoroughly professional and clinical performance from Bangladesh.
It has been, and they can be mighty proud. One of the hardest things to do is when you have a good series and beat supposedly superior opposition is to back it up. And they've backed it up by playing some really good cricket and winning another series back-to-back. And you saw a picture there of the captain, Shakib Hassan. He's led very well indeed, and he's played the pressure points well. And Zimbabwe, well, they'll be left to rue, just not scoring enough runs. And that's been the difference between the two sides. I think Zimbabwe's bowling has been really good. Their fielding has been good, but they just have not had enough runs on the board. And the one opportunity they did get to chase, well, they made a real hash of that. Lots of smiles all around, and why wouldn't there be from the Bangladesh camp? They'll be pretty happy. Like you said, they've got domestic cricket coming up now, and that'll be their preparation prior to the World Cup. But they can be very confident in what they're doing at the moment, and take all of the good things and all of the positive things into that World Cup, and be in a very good frame of mind when it does come around in a couple of months' time.
It was also good to see Mashrafi Murtaza on screen, coming back to his own self in the last game, and also bowled some really good deliveries in his spell today. Zimbabwe winning the toss and deciding to bat first. Put up 189. It was comfortably chased by Bangladesh. Tamim Iqbal right at the top, 95 of 96. And Junaid Siddiqui also coming good, 56 of 116. In the end, comprehensively winning by 6 wickets. The partnership, the big one, 136 between Tamim Iqbal, and Junaid's dominant partner was Tamim Iqbal. Did the trick for Bangladesh.
Yeah, and Popo 7 overs, 1 for 40, got the breakthrough early, but then was a bit unlucky and went for a few, going at the shade under 6 to the over. But at Say and Price were good, 10 overs for each of them, and went for 29 and 25 respectively. Price picking up the 1 wicket at the bottom there. Creamer and Debengwa, 1 wicket each for them. Creamer 1 for 53, and Debengwa just the 4 overs, 1 for 23. So there we have it. Zimbabwe 188 for 6 in their 50 overs. Taibu 64, Urban 46. They put a partnership together, but it wasn't good enough. Shakib 3 for 58, and Mushrafi Mortaza good up front, 2 for 25. Bangladesh 189 for 4 in 43 overs. So very emphatic victory for them. And Tamim Iqbal was superb, clearing the ropes no less than 7 times for his 95 of 96 balls. And Junaid Siddiqui, a very patient 56 that saw them cross the rope. So in the end, Bangladesh winning very comfortably by 6 wickets.
The last game of this Micromax ODI Cup 2010 between Bangladesh and Zimbabwe. As you saw in the morning, Zimbabwe scoring only 188 runs for 7 wickets. Bangladesh easily getting those runs for the loss of 4 wickets. So Bangladesh win this match by 6 wickets. And they win the series 3 games to 1. And Bangladesh become champions of the Micromax Cup of 2010. Congratulations to Bangladesh and commiserations to the Zimbabwe team. They fought hard and we wish them all the success for the future. Let me introduce you to the presentation party today. Quite a few guests here today. First of all, to my left, Mr. Shamshul Haq Chaudhry, Member of Parliament and Member of the Parliamentary Standing Committee of Sports and Youth. Mr. Hanif Bhuiyan, the Managing Director of Rapid Securities Limited. Mr. Abu Tayyub Rashid, Director of Green Bangla Group. Mr. Wahab Khan, the Country Manager of Micromax. Mr. Mirza Salman Ispahani, Director of the Bangladesh Cricket Board. Mr. Enayat Hussain Shiraj, the Director of the Bangladesh Cricket Board. Mr. Vikas Sahani, Micromax Business Head for the SAARC region. And Mr. Humayun Kabir, Director of Public Relations and Media of Walton. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here with us. Well, quite a few awards to go because this is the last game of the series. First of all, the Rapid Securities Super 6 goes to Tamim Iqbal for 7 sixes. Tamim Iqbal gets a huge cheer from his home crowd. And he's going to collect the check for $1,000 from Mr. Hanif Bhuiyan, the MD of Rapid Securities. Well done, Tamim. You've delighted the crowd today. Excellent effort. Well, I think you better stay here for the next award, Tamim, because the Green Bangla Group fastest 50 also was made by Tamim Iqbal, 61 balls. And the check for $1,000 will be given by Mr. Abu Tayyub, Director of Green Bangla Group. So 2 individual awards there for Tamim Iqbal. Thank you very much. All right, now we are ready to interview the captain of the Zimbabwean team, Mr. Elton Chikumbura. Kindly come forward and have a few words with me, please, Elton. Well, it's not the way it panned out right from the word go. This was a step towards the World Cup, wasn't it? Preparation for the World Cup, but you must be a little disappointed with what's gone on.
It's very disappointing to lose a game, obviously, but I thought the Bangladesh batted well throughout the series. It's something that we have to improve on our side, on the batting side. So hopefully we will come back with a different approach.
Yes, I think you must take lessons from the mistakes you have made over the series. And anything specific that caught your eye?
Yeah, it is. I think when you go back home, we just need to improve on and work on the things that we haven't done well so far. So hopefully when you come back for the World Cup, it will be a different team altogether on the batting side.
Well, you've tried hard. You've given a lot of entertainment to the crowd here. And we wish you and your team the best of luck for the World Cup.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Elton Chikumbura, ladies and gentlemen, the captain of Zimbabwe. Well, now I'd like to ask the captain of Bangladesh to give the Micromax SMS contest winner, Mr. Mahmudul Hassan. He's going to receive a Micromax Pike X510 mobile. Lovely looking mobile to be handed over by the captain of Bangladesh, Shakib Al Hassan. Thank you, Shakib, and if you'd like to come over, please, and have a few words with me. Congratulations. Yes, please. You can come across. Well done again. It must be a great feeling to win the series 3-1. Initially you started with a loss, but made up well.
Yeah, I think we come back really hard at them, and we played really good cricket. Especially today, Tamim and Junaid scoring runs. That's been the most positive things, because the top order wasn't scoring runs. So today they scored runs. I think team management will be very happy with them.
And you must be personally very happy. There are different kinds of tracks in Dhaka and Chittagong, adaptability of the tracks, because you are going to play in these two tracks for the World Cup. So what do you think of the two?
I think the wicket was played really well, but although the outfield was a bit slow, but I think the wicket was really good for the batsman, and there was some spin earlier on, but I think our batsmen handled it really well.
Absolutely, and even your bowlers did well too, because they restricted the Zimbabwean to not too many runs.
Yeah, our fast bowlers are bowling well for the last two games. That's been the real positive side for, if you think about the bowling perspective. And throughout the series, I think we fielded well, although we dropped some catches, but still our body language was the thing we wanted in the field. I think guys have been doing it correctly.
Excellent, well done. And you'd like to thank the Chittagong crowd. They didn't get to see one of the matches, but they've come here in numbers.
I think they have been really supportive today. That's keep Tamim going on, and he played really good innings for the crowd. I think the crowd enjoyed our cricket, and hopefully we'll put up a good show in the World Cup.
We hope so too. Thank you very much, Shakib Al Hassan, for talking to us.
Thank you.
That's Shakib Al Hassan, the captain of Bangladesh. And now, ladies and gentlemen, an award that I think you know the result of. The Man of the Match award goes to Tamim Iqbal for 95 runs of 96 deliveries. Tamim Iqbal, very unfortunate just to miss out on his 100. He scored hundreds all around the world, and he just missed out by 5 runs in his hometown. And the crowd must have really loved it if he could go get those extra runs. Tamim, if you could come and talk to me, please. He's just received the check for $1,000. And the Pike X510 you've received from Mr. Wahab Khan, the country manager. Tamim Iqbal, wonderful performance, 5 4s and 7 6s. You must have enjoyed hitting those 6s.
Yeah, I was injured for a few months, and coming back to the national team and playing some games, it feels great. And I need to thank a few people. Michael Henry for the support he has given me, Bangladesh Cricket Board, the facilities they have given me when I was injured, Grant, everyone, every players and the coaches. So thanks a lot, guys, and really appreciate all the stuff. And yeah, I'm happy for the innings. The 100 could be much better.
I know the 100 could have been much better. The Chittagong crowd would have gone bonkers if you scored 100, but we really hope that this recovery that you've got after the injury and the surgery, you recover quickly enough and you give us a century very soon.
Yeah, I'll get a century very soon. It doesn't matter if I score a 0, if I go to 100, they will love me. So it really doesn't matter.
That's confidence for you. Thank you very much, Tamim Iqbal. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the match, Tamim Iqbal, 95 runs of 96 balls. Just turning over the page, lots of little awards to go to the Micromax. Highest run scorer of the series, would you believe, also goes to Tamim Iqbal, 162 runs. That's the Micromax highest run scorer of the series. Mr. Mirza Salman Ispahani is to award the check to the highest run scorer of the series, a dummy check of $1,200. Well done again for playing well right through the series, Tamim Iqbal. And now, the Micromax highest wicket taker of the series, and we all know who it is, Abdur Razak, 13 wickets in the series. Abdur Razak to collect award of $1,200, and he's going to collect it from Mr. Inayat Hussain Shiraj. Well done, Raj. Brilliant bowling. Mr. Inayat Hussain Shiraj, director of the BCB, handing over $1,200 check to Abdur Razak for 13 wickets. Now, also, Mr. Vikas Sahani, I'd like to request you to award the check for the Micromax Man of the Series. Razak, turn around because you are the man of the series. Abdur Razak, man of the series, is going to receive the check for $2,000 from Mr. Vikas Sahani. Wonderful figures, and he was on the verge of a world record, just couldn't get the 4 wickets needed today, but better luck next time. Well bowled, Razak. You've done exceedingly well. Thank you, Mr. Sahani. And now another award that will go for the Walton Most Valuable Bangladeshi Player of the Series. And the most valuable Bangladeshi player is their captain, Shakib Al Hassan. Most valuable player of the series, and I'd request Mr. Humayun Kabir to award the Walton Explore motorbike. He's going to get a motorbike, and you see the key there. And it's the Walton Explore 125 motorbike to Shakib Al Hassan, most valuable player of the series. He's hiding behind and doesn't want to come out. We'd like to see him on that bike. Well done. You enjoy your ride in the bike. Be careful. And now, just sit up for a second so that the photographers can take a picture of you. Brilliant. That key is not going to fit. That key is not going to fit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the finale of the Micromax One-Day International Cup between Bangladesh and Zimbabwe. And the winners of this cup are Bangladesh. Congratulations, Shabash Bangladesh. Wonderfully done. I'd like to ask Shakib Al Hassan, the captain of Bangladesh, to come and collect the winner's trophy from Mr. Vikas Sahani. And congratulations. Mr. Sahani will hand over the Micromax ODI Cup, and I'd request Mr. Wahab Khan to award the winning team a check for $6,000 US. $6,000 US to Shakib Al Hassan and his team, and also that brilliant trophy for winning the Micromax ODI Cup. Congratulations, Bangladesh. Commiserations to the Zimbabweans. You have played well. We wish you all the best for the World Cup. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our presentation ceremony.
Are we on? Thank you very much, Shamim. The match summary, there it stands. Zimbabwe 188 for 6 in their 50 overs. Efforts from Taibu and Irvin, not enough to get them to a competitive score. And Bangladesh in the end, 189 for 4 of 43 overs, 7 overs remaining in their innings, thanks largely to Tamim Iqbal, 95 of 96 deliveries, and they won by 6 wickets. Well, they thoroughly deserve it. They've played some outstanding cricket, have the Tigers, and there they're holding the Micromax ODI Cup, and a lot of photographers around taking pictures. It's not often that you win back-to-back series. They've just beaten New Zealand 4-0 and now Zimbabwe 3-1, so they've backed up a really good performance against the Kiwis, and they've beaten Zimbabwe 3-1. They're very happy people, I can tell you. And it stands them in very good stead for the World Cup, which is just around the corner, and they're going to be playing all their games at home, so they should be looking forward to that. Well, we're going to have to leave you now. I hope you've enjoyed this Nimbus coverage. We've certainly enjoyed your company, and until the next time from Chittagong, it's a very good night.